Good morning, good morning. What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rise. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video where we're starting this one off a little early this morning because we are here at Maserati Alfa Romeo St. Petersburg, Florida for cars and coffee. As you guys can see, I have a couple of cars lined up behind me here today, but we're here a little early to see the cars arrive, see what shows up today, because there's going to be some fine Italian automobiles that I want to share with you guys here. So let's have some fun today. Let's do something a little different. Let's just go see and enjoy some cars. Now, before we even get started, there's some classic Alfas here that you guys gotta see. Now, if you guys saw us at the Festival of Speed, well, I ran into the Alfa Romeo Club down here and they brought some really cool Alfas from the past that have been imported here. So for people who love this channel and love Alfa Romeos, we don't get a chance to get these kind of classics on the channel here in America that often. So I'm gonna take you guys back here. We got some modern day stuff as well, which will be great to see, but the classics, guys, I gotta learn how to appreciate those as much because I gotta know where I came from to know where I'm going. First up in the classic Alfa Romeo series here is the Milano Verde. They brought this up here, the top of the line of the Milano series, which is pretty funny because we do have a new Milano coming out in just a couple of months, just less than that actually now. And well, we have a Milano Verde 3-liter V6, and as you guys can see, it looks beautiful in this Grigio paint color. And look at the license plate, Milano. That's awesome. Now, next to the Milano is a Duetto, and we have two of these here actually. I'll get to another one done in red as well, but you guys can see how aggressive this is. Look at the nostrils on the hood. Those are cool looking. Go to the front, and it's just cool to see these all lined up together. A lot of classiness in these models. The lines, I mean, it's very, very Italian. Look at the brown leather seats. The interior, obviously the Alfa Romeo insignia right there in the middle. And this is a stick. So you guys can see that this is a manual transmission coming along to the rear. Check that out, guys. Man, Duetto with one single pipe in the middle. That's pretty crazy. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. Well, not in person at least. The Duetto. Now we have something very special next to that. Something you definitely never see is a Montreal 1973 V8. And look at this beautiful color that it's in. Holy crap. V8s in the Alfa, well, you had it here in the Montreal. Check out the seats. Turquoise with a like navy-ish blue, and then a turquoise shift knob. The insignia for the Alfa Romeo badge is in gold. That's kind of cool. I mean, just check that out. No big screens or infotainment to distract you. Obviously, the Montreal had the side gills here that are actually functional. You guys can see they feed through. And then the big windshield over the overhang here with the Alfa Romeo insignia there. Look at that, really cool with the vest there. And it's just the details, guys. Look at Alfa V8, so that lets you know how special this is with the Montreal. And then check out the pipes on this thing. Again, nobody does it when it comes to styling like Alfa, and again, the Montreals being so rare and having a V8 and an Alfa is just really cool to see. Now, most modern day Alfas we know are Veloces, right? But this is where we're coming back to the originals. The 73 Veloce and the 2000 GT. Check out the yellow lighting up front, the Scudetto, looking very 3D like the new 33 Stradale, as you guys can see. Old Alfa Romeo Qs showing up where we know them now that are gonna be in modern day Alfas, going back to their roots and what they know. And then check that out. The powertrain is just so classy and just so, I don't know, it's just clean. There's no like distractions or anything in there. It's just straight to the point. That is very loud. You do have the beige interior, and again, we have the gold insignia right there, right in the middle. Looking really cool. And then look at the serpent there. Awesome, I love that. I love that. Look at this, guys. Look at the exhaust pipes on this. All the exhaust pipes are just so unique on every Alfa Romeo of the old models. It's really crazy to see. Now, make sure, my Italian folks, I'm saying this correctly. A 65 Giulia Spider Normale. Normale, right? All right, so this is classic. This is definitely 60s. You can see that the big Alfa Romeo insignia is on these steel wheels here. They look really cool. I mean, come on. Check this out, black with red interior, or Nero and Rosso. I think this is a Rosso. It almost looks like a deep ruby red, but check that out. I mean, the Pininfarina design here, you guys can see also the the little rear view mirror is so cool. The dials, this is so classic, guys. Stick shift, I mean, wow. I mean, this is so cool to see. This is mob gangster kind of style. I mean, again, if you're a big boss, you're driving something like this in the 60s. And check that out. Again, the exhaust tips on these Alfas are so incredibly unique. It's just cool to see another antique plate, which means this is not going too far. And again, it's gonna be hard to see this again in the future. So take it all in, guys. The Normale. Obviously, modern day MC20 here to show off, wings up. We've had this car on the channel when we took it to the Festival of Speed. So you guys have seen this one, but 2022 model looks beautiful as always. Had to highlight it, right? Another classic is here. Looking beautiful, guys. Now, something you don't see too often here on the channel as well is a Ferrari 430 Spider. So you guys can see it's in the resale red. All right, we have the red calipers, gray wheels, and obviously the tan interior. And then that beautiful specimen that we don't get to see from Ferrari anymore is in the back. And obviously a good way you can tell it's a 430 over the 360. The 360 has the light bar, or you know, like the bar going across with the two lights integrated in it to where you have the pop-out tail lights on the 430s. So just keep that in mind. BMW i8 bringing some electricity here for this model here. It's been a little bit since we've seen an i8, so these are quite rare. You know, respect them because they were actually ahead of their time when they came out. And it's still a great looking car even today. So again, I think that they're pretty timeless. Now you guys know who that is. YouTube legend, Rady's Rides. Very similar to the Ron's Rides moniker here, but we linked up. Really cool guy. I would love to do a collab with Rady's Rides pretty soon, but he is killing it in the YouTube game. We have a couple of Italians here that are of the Ferrari brand, where we have the 458 Spider and 812 GTS. So both removable tops here, as you guys can see. Beautiful in these colors. Look at the wheels with the carbon fiber lip. And then obviously we got custom wheels here as well. I mean, it's one thing to have a Ferrari, it's another thing to have custom wheels on them. Really cool. Huracan here as well with more custom wheels done in gold. Those look incredible. And obviously this is a Spider, so we have the roof off. Check this out. Wow. 600 horses, 427. Look at that. That is pure art. That is incredible. This Cobra is something else. Pristine. Wow. All right, my Italians or Ferrari enthusiasts, please let me know what Ferrari this is. And I already apologize for not knowing, but man, this looks clean. But I don't necessarily know which model this is. But let me go to the back so you guys can see it is blown out back here. So you can see the craftsmanship and the beauty of old school Ferrari engines. Check that out. So is this a 365 GT4? You guys let me know. That is incredible. This is the beast you guys heard coming in a little earlier. I don't even know where to start with this, but this is cool. This is also another antique with the plate, so I don't know where to even just, I guess, appreciate this, but I'm just looking at it in a whole, and it's just, it sounds good, it looks good, and obviously it's pretty rare, so just take a quick peek inside. I mean, what I wouldn't give to go on a Sunday cruise and something like this. We have some modern day Alfas here, as you guys can see. We have the Stelvio Quadrifoglio in Misano Blue. Looks really good. Thank you guys for bringing these cars up here. An Alfa Rosso Giulia here, but this is spec'd up pretty nicely, okay? We got the Alfa Romeo insignia in red and black there. We have the stripe done in black with the yellow, carbon fiber and the Scudetto up there, the carbon fiber lip. on the, not to say lip, but the eyebrow. You also see these wheels are pretty crazy. Look at that. The serpent right there, the Alfa Romeo, but the serpent looking like a Ferrari badge, which is pretty cool. Carbon mirror caps, carbon side skirt. Let's come to the rear because I'm very curious on that. Quadrifoglio badge there, carbon fiber on the top there, and then the rear matching just as well as it does up front. This looks really, really cool. Love this spec. And then another one next to it. This Giulia done in Grigio. Carbon fiber all on the rear diffuser. The quad exhaust done. You can see that that is definitely a special exhaust system. Carbon right there on the lip. The blacked out tail lamps, Giulia badge. Look at the, I think these might be, are they, yeah, carbon fiber. And the wheels, check those out. And then the side skirt going across here. Wow, same thing for the serpent there. They gotta be together. They definitely are together. And then the same carbon fiber up front on the Scudetto and Chalobo. The front lip, this kit on this, wow, these are pretty crazy. Then this, Verde Visconti. We haven't seen this color in a couple of years from Alfa. I love this because it's the gentleman spec with the tan interior or brown interior. As you guys can see here, this was very gentleman spec, especially if you did it with yellow calipers. This looked really good when it came to Alfa models. I wish they still had this, but great Alfa Romeo lineup right here. This is really dope. We got a couple of cool ones here, guys. Quadrifoglio. So we have a Verde Montreal Quadrifoglio, and this one's gonna look very familiar to you guys because I actually just filmed this one. Depending on when you're watching this video, this might have already came out on the channel. If not, look for it soon. We have a tuned Alfa Romeo Giulia here, 2.0. We've actually had this on the channel too when we went to the Festival of Speed, just very quickly. But this is actually a subscriber, so it's been really cool to meet a lot of subscribers out here and familiar faces. So thank you for bringing this out. We have a Misano Blue Giulia Quadrifoglio, and this actually has the carbon fiber Sparco racing seats. Check that out. Obviously, very sought after when it comes to these models, and it's wow, I mean, the carbon fiber Sparcos are something serious. Now, what's better than one Giulia Quadrifoglio with carbon fiber Sparcos is two Giulia Quadrifoglio with the carbon fiber Sparcos. This one done in Verde Montreal, but as you guys can see, same seats in this model here with the carbon fiber setup. So these are both pretty new models because you guys can see that we have the new steering wheel, which means that these are likely, more than likely, 2022s, 2023s when it comes to the Giulia quads. These look beautiful in blue and green next to each other, and we know how rare the quads are now and actually how sought after they're gonna be. So it's really cool to see these here and really just appreciate them as these V6s will be going away by June this year. So again, thank you for bringing these cars and letting just not me, but just everyone else absorb these, show these off, and just be able to appreciate them. We have a couple of Golfs here, two GTIs. I believe these are both 2024 models. If you guys don't know, 2024 is the last year they're doing manuals in the GTIs and the Golf Rs. So the manual transmission is going away. So if you guys want to get some, definitely check out those Golf Rs. So another boss has shown up to the show, an Alfa Rosso Stelvio Quadrifoglio, looking beautiful. But next to it is a very insane, unhinged Abarth. And I don't even know where to start with this. As you guys can see, the this is the intercooler, everything's showing up front, and wow, does this look insane. Now it sounds insane. I'm gonna try to get it on its way out, but the way that this just made noise is incredible. I wanna go inside because the seats are insane. The interior is insane. That is serious. I've never seen anything like it. I came back to the classics because the hoods are open. So for the GT Veloce, I just want to show you guys what's under the hood because I'm talking about it, but I gotta show you. V8 out of Montreal, really cool. Going to the Duetto on the other side, that's propped open as well. And the Milano after that. Now you guys remember that we only call it the Milano here in the United States. That's why it made it so weird with the brand name, calling the new model a Milano, because this is only Milano here in the States. So I know a lot of people got confused when they heard Milano. Here in the USA, you know how the branding goes, it's all different. So I just wanted to show you guys what everything looks like under the hood. It's just cool to be around these cars and be able to do this and show this off to my US audience because of the fact that, again, this is rare and this is once in a lifetime stuff for me. So hopefully you guys are enjoying it as well. The G28 and the SS. Whoa, you guys gotta love classics. And again, they just come so neatly put together, so dressed up. We have a couple Beamers showing up as well. Beautiful colors, both in red and blue. And they sound good too. Again, gotta appreciate the Germans. Now let's not be too biased to the Italians. We have some American cars. Z01 Camaro here. We have a German here. Yep, AMG GT. Also, Shelby GT350 there as well. Look at that, the Transformers is really cool. That's awesome. For the Mustang there as well. Another GT here. Look at that, 350 with the Cobra. We also have the Viper. You guys know how much I love these. The Dodge Viper is just such a I don't want to say sleeper, but like nobody talks about them anymore. How can you not talk about this V10? This is a real driver's car. This is a car that people are scared to get behind the wheel of because of how raw it is. You gotta love the Vipers. We have the Vet here, the C7 done in white. Looks really good with this spec. I love a black and white spec. We have the new Supra here as well, done in red. Seen a lot of Supras. They look really good with the new redesign. We have a 350Z, I believe this is a 350, don't get me wrong. And then we have another Vet here done in blue. So again, we gotta talk about our other cars here, our Americans, our Germans, you know, Japanese cars. We got all the good stuff here at this Cars and Coffee event. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it so far. This is just something cool to be able to experience. I'm glad to be a part of it. All right, you guys can appreciate it more by hearing this noise. Wow. Listen to this thing. Listen to that Montreal, guys. Alfa V8 in work. Awesome. All the classic Alphas are on their way out. Look at them roll. They look just as beautiful moving as they do stationary, guys. Modern day Alphas out as well. Those custom Alphas look really cool. Time to roll out. Got a couple of the classic Alphas going. Oh, that exhaust sounds so cool. The tuned Alphas. One of my favorites here with the pup, the Doberman hanging out as well. And the last one to leave. Oh no, wait, we got Milano there as well. And then we're gonna get the start up on the Fiat. All right, Fiat's out. You hear that thing? With the Lambo, start it up. Again, it's just crazy, guys. Just crazy to hear. And a Huracan as well on the way out. Again, unhinged for that car. And then, wow. And then the quad in Verde, Montreal. The Huracan, the gold wheels. Ah, beautiful. All right, guys, so what did you think about the cars and coffee here at Maserati Alfa Romeo of St. Petersburg? Definitely was a good time seeing all these enthusiasts, all these cars, having a good time, just meeting with like-minded gearheads and petrol heads, and just enjoying time together and seeing these works of art outside of the garages for once, and out here on display with some engine noises and some revs and all that great stuff. It's just cool to be a part of all of that. So big shout out to Maserati Alfa Romeo of St. Petersburg, per usual, for throwing such an event. We got more coming from the dealership out here, so make sure you guys stay tuned. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe, click the notification bell, and until then, we will see you guys in the next video. Peace.